Oh guys, I'm really excited, I'm really excited! This is the Digimon Digital Monsters Season 1 Episode 55 of my show. But this is about episode 53. Now, before I start talking about it, I just want to say, since this is the second last episode of the first season, I just want to, since we're almost done, I just want to thank you for the support you guys gave me through this past couple of years and through this first series and stuff. And like I said, I will do a review of a movie as a side project after I finish this, and then I'll work on season 2 after I watch it and the movie portion. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, now getting into it, this is History of Digimon Digital Monsters Season 1 Episode 55 of my show. This is about Episode 53. Now, Episode 53 is appropriately titled Now Apcoylamon. Now, that is appropriate because it introduces the final main villain. I'll explain later about him when he first shows up. Anyway, getting into it. As you guys remember where I left off with the last video, the section of Spiral Mountain, before the episode ended, Izzy got an email from Jenai saying that the true cause for the Dark Master's evil was not defeated. Like, the Dark Masters were defeated, but the cause for their evil wasn't. And then Ty notices that and now getting into this, Ty said that the last section of Spiral Mountain is disintegrating, and he's telling them to watch out, and then they, start falling, and then they stop, and then Izzy gets this email from Jenai, and Jenai's explaining to them that they still have to fight the last enemy, and he tells them a story about the original Digidestined, that they fought the same evil before, and basically Ty's saying that they defeated the Dark Masters, and Jenai is saying that that's right, they did defeat it's true that the Dark Masters were defeated, but the true cause for their evil wasn't the source for it, basically. And then, like I said, he's telling them this story about these original Digidestined kids that originally fought this evil darkness and stuff. And then Ty's wondering if the darkness is all around them and stuff. And then Jenai is saying that in a way it is, but he theorizes that this same darkness has a physical form, but before he can explain any more of it, he starts shorting out, and then what happens is after that, he says he'll use a phone card next time. Anyway, oh my god, it's funny. And then and basically what happens is, Izzy's saying that he's telling them it's going to be okay, but the force that they're fighting now is unlike any of they've ever faced. And then this weird voice starts talking, and then he's like, I know who you are. You can compare to my darkness. And then the physical form of the darkness shows up. Now, this also introduces the last main villain for the Digidestined to face for this first season. And as the title of the episode suggests, this Digimon's name is called Apcoylamon. Now, oh my god, guys, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I did like his character, that he was the final main villain. I just found something a little annoying about him. I'll explain what the annoying thing is when I get there. Anyway, continuing on, and they get a look at him, his character file shows up, like I said, his name's Apcoylamon and stuff, and then basically, I guess I can explain to you what his special attacks are called. I'll explain what 2 of them are called right now, and I guess I could explain to you what he has 3 attacks. One is called Death Claw, the other is called Virus Grenades, and his ultimate attack which he uses in the final episode of this first season, is known as total annihilation. Oh my god. And that's not the only thing that's dangerous about him. Somehow he has the ability to copy the attacks of all the Digimon all the evil Digimon that the Digidestined faced in the past, like all the Dark Masters, every single enemy up to that point. And anyway, getting into it where he showed up, he's saying that they can't compare to his sadness and stuff, and he's wondering what he means by that, and he's saying that Digimon have been digivolving. Okay, now this is gonna sound kind of weird, but he said that Digimon have been digivolving for a long time, but there were some that were not up to the challenge and stuff, and those that were not up to the challenge, they basically dissolved and disintegrated, and became like kind of like extinct and stuff. And then Iddy's making a scientific kind of reference to that about the Tasmanian tiger wolf and stuff becoming extinct. And then Apcoylamon shuts him up and he's like, "Silence! Who's telling the story anyway, me or you?" And then he's basically saying that he's wondering if they think he can exist peacefully alongside them. And then this is gonna sound kind of silly, but he kind of makes these weird food kind of references, like he makes these weird references. Like for one instance, he says, "Why are you allowed to laugh when I am forced to cry? Why do you get all the pizza when I get the leftovers?" And so on and so forth. And then Mimi's saying not too much with the metaphors and stuff. Oh, that was my least favorite thing about Apcoylamon is metaphors and stuff. And he said that he was gonna envelop the world in his darkness so that he wouldn't have to be alone in his misery and stuff. And then he starts laughing, and then he wonders why he's laughing because he was supposed to be miserable and stuff. And then they start fighting him, and then like I said, he has the ability to copy all the attacks of the Digimon they faced in the past. So basically, they have to fight those ones again because they have to face their attacks again because he uses copy versions of them. Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, continuing on. Match them wondering how the original Digidestined defeated this enemy, and then always wondering that Apcoylamon was like, "I'll take these little ones here and use it to make them digital and disappear," and then they disintegrate and stuff, and then they're in this like void world between both digital worlds and theirs, and then they're wondering about all their adventures, and then later on they use their crest to make their Digimon digivolve by saying what their crest is, and then they reappear, and then Apcoylamon's like, "What?" And then Tai is basically saying that he's dealing with the new and improved Digidestined, and that's basically where the episode stops. So since this is the second last video, I'll say this now and I'll say this in the last video as well. I want to thank you for you guys' support for this first season. I'm almost done it and stuff. This is the second last video, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, until next time, guys. See you next time, and as I always tell you, keep it digital.